Not too long ago, I gave you 5 solid reasons for self-publishing on Amazon KDP, and then shortly afterwards, I gave you 5 reasons you should not be self-publishing on Amazon KDP, and that really struck a chord. A lot of people were paying attention. And believe it or not, it's not to bash Amazon KDP. There's a little bit more that you need to know about it. I've got 5 more reasons you should not be self-publishing on Amazon KDP. Just understand this is not a punch-down video. I do like Amazon KDP, but I just want to let you know that there are clearly options. Number 1, unfair royalty structure for ebooks. 70% is great, all right? You get 70 cents out of every dollar. That's fantastic, but there's a big but on this one here, all right? You got to price your ebook between $2.99 and $9.99. What if you want to do it 99 cents? Well, that's going to be 35 cents. What if you want to do it $2.98? That's going to be 35%. What if you want to do it $14.99? That's going to be 35%. So this really weird and wonky royalty structure, what it does is Amazon's really trying to price it for the customer accordingly. There's many experts and insiders inside the publishing industry believe that it's a very predatory practice to force authors like you and me to price their stuff between $2.99 and $9.99 so it competes against TradPub authors. So if you don't like that pricing structure for ebooks, well, KDP says it's too bad. This is our game, you play according to it. Number 2, decreased chances of traditional publishing deals. Now this is more speculative and this is nothing I know as fact, but I have heard numerous industry insiders and some experts stating that when you self-publish and you get your content out there, that it decreases the likelihood that a traditional publishing company is going to want to give you a contract. I'm not stating this as fact, this is nothing I know firsthand, but hear me out here for just a second. Let's say, for instance, you have your latest Werebear Shapeshifter romance novel and you go ahead and you self-publish it through Amazon KDP and it doesn't do too well. Well, now you've got work out on the market and it has no proof of concept. So when that traditional publishing company comes along to sniff you out and they see you've published something before and it's not doing well, well, now you're just kind of showed to them that maybe your stock isn't quite as high as you would like to think it is. And sure, maybe you're a great author, but the market has kind of spoken. If they're not buying, then chances are likely TradPub is not going to invest. Oh, no. Again, speculation here. Number 3, limited reach. This seems really crazy. Hear me out for just a second. Amazon has limited reach. Believe it or not, they don't cover every nook and cranny throughout the world. There are certain portions of the world that Amazon just does not reach. Same thing could be said about Amazon KDP. Though Amazon does control a vast majority of the global publication profits online today, they don't control all of it. In fact, there's some very viable alternatives in places like Apple Books, Barnes & Noble Press, Kobo, Google Play Books, not to mention aggregate publishers like Ingram Spark, Draft Digital, Smashwords, Publish Drive, and so on. Can you publish to Amazon KDP and these other platforms at the same time? Well, actually, yes, you can. Just remember, though, that if you select KDP Select for a given ebook, you cannot publish those to the other platforms until you're outside of that deal. That does not cover the print book or the audiobook. So if you are exclusive to KDP Select, it doesn't affect the print book or audiobook. Number 4, if you're anti-Amazon. Okay, I saw this not too long ago in one of my groups on Facebook in which a author was just fed up with Amazon. She's like, I hate it. I hate everything about it. You know, it's just, it's everything against what I am for. And so it just, sometimes if you're anti-Amazon, you don't have to actually publish to that. Now, granted, you're going to be missing out on a very large audience through Amazon's distribution, but kind of like what I mentioned in the previous point, there are alternatives you can take advantage of and you can really just cherry pick from there. It's just a case of knowing that you're going to have to market and promote that much more since you're not reaching as much of the audience that you would, say, being on Amazon. Before we get to the final point of the reason why you should not be self-publishing on Amazon KDP, it's a doozy. I gotta share with you that today's video is sponsored by the fine folks over at Pro Writing Aid. Pro Writing Aid is the only platform that offers world-class grammar and style checking combined with more in-depth reports to help you strengthen your writing. Their game-changing summary report helps you identify the key changes that will have the biggest impact on your text. Also, the editing tool analyzes your text and highlights a variety of key writing issues, such as overused words, sentence structure, punctuation issues, repeated phrases, consistency, dialogue pacing, and readability. It helps you learn as you edit, making you a stronger writer. To get free access or 20% off premium, visit our sponsored link at dalelinks.com/prowritingaid. Number 5. Account termination without representation. Amazon has been known to close accounts and not give a good reason why. Most instances when an account is closed, they will just say, you violated the rules, that's that, get. And you have no recourse in most instances unless you plan on lawyering up, and you better have a good case because Amazon's got some deep pockets that will fight against you and stand their ground. So you're kind of stuck with that. And there's some people and some scammy type people that would encourage that you go and open up another account underneath another business LLC. But the problem is, what happens when they tie 2 and 2 together and realize you're the person they terminated? This has happened. I've seen a group of people that have done this where they have scammed the system, they got terminated, and then they came back in, and then they got discovered, and they got terminated again. And this happened a few times. And I'm like, what's the sense in this? That's the issue. We're in their sandbox. We got to play by their rules, and in some instances, whether we're meaning to or not, we're violating their rules. And they can really terminate our account at any point that they wish to, and here we are, we're stuck. So that's the 5th reason. If you don't like the fact that you're no longer in the driver's seat, all right, you're just a passenger in their vehicle, and when they decide that it's time to go ahead and push you out, you better tuck and roll and get ready for the impact. Hey, look, it's not all doom and gloom here, folks. I did have 5 reasons you should self-publish on Amazon KDP. I really do like the platform. Take a look over here inside this video. And if you've already seen that one, YouTube says you take a look over at this one. I'll see you in either video.